Welcome to my house tour. Hey guys, welcome to another video, and in today's video I'm so excited to be finally sharing my house tour with you guys. If you were not aware, I recently became a full-fledged adult when I bought my first home back in May this year. It's taken me a little bit of time to get my home to a comfortable enough place where I feel comfortable sharing it with you guys, but I have finally come to the point where I am actually got my shit together enough to film today's video. So I'm going to be sharing my home with you guys. I'm really excited about it, and I'm so incredibly blessed and happy to be able to have done this all by myself. I've never dreamed in a million years that I would be able to purchase my first home by myself, but I did it. I am a strong, independent woman. But I did it, and that's it for my intro. I'm gonna bring you guys into my home. I hope you guys love it as much as I do. Obviously there are things that still need to be done, like work that I still need to do on the home, but that's all a work in progress. I'm showing you my home as it is right here, right now, and maybe I can take you guys with me on the journey as I slowly update my home, you know, little by little, bit by bit, as time allows and as I can afford. So anyway, let's get this video going. Come on in. And I'm just gonna take this tripod inside with me. I don't know how I'm gonna do this. This is one of those instances where I could really use a cameraman right about now. And because I'm a one-woman show, I film all my videos, edit all my videos. I'm gonna have to like swap in between being in front of the camera and talking to it and all that sort of thing. But anyway, that's none of your guys' concern. You're here to see a tour of my home. So come on in. So this is the front door as you come in. Nothing special, nothing glam. As my time and budget allows, I'm doing little bits and pieces around the home that I can. The first few things that I did to my home were the things that probably were more important than cosmetic updates on the home. Like I got my switchboard updated because it was a very, very old one and there was no safety switch on it. So I got the electrician in to do that. I got the old wall heater here pulled out because the gas was a really inefficient way to warm my home. And I got my friend to install that wall unit up there for me. So I guess we'll just start with the first room that is to the left. It's to the left? Yes. Left and right. That is to the left of my front door as soon as you come in. So here we go. Come on in to my filming room. This is where a lot of the hard work happens. So these long filming days where I cannot speak and I need to learn how to speak again like a normal human being. This whole wall unit was already here, so I was really lucky to have so much storage and space in my home. I've just got my makeup and everything displayed here right now. That's probably the extent of most of my makeup collection, and I have sort of slowly gotten rid of a lot of makeup that I don't use as well. Especially when I moved, I culled a lot of my makeup because I didn't want to take all my shit with me. So that's the majority of my makeup collection. I know it's still a lot, but you know, it's smaller than it was before. This is where I keep my perfume collection right here. Let me know in the comments if you guys want to see a perfume collection video. Around this side is a big blank wall that I'm not entirely sure what I'm gonna do with yet. I don't know if I want to maybe make this my background for filming. I don't know, and maybe set it up as a space where I can film maybe my chatty videos, but I don't know yet. These are my wigs that I bought off eBay. They're actually really, really cute. I like these wigs, really cute. But anyway, that's not a cute angle. Oh my god, what is that? Look at that. This is my filming space. You guys have probably already seen bits and pieces of my filming space from previous videos that I've done, or maybe even on my Instagram stories. It's not entirely tidy because I mean, I live here and I was just filming earlier today, and not everything's gonna be model-esque and pristine and tidy. I've got my ring light, two soft boxes right there that I bought for $50 for the both of them off Facebook Marketplace. You don't need to buy things brand new and at full price, you guys. You can get things discounted on Facebook Marketplace because people buy shit all the time, don't end up using it, and just want to get rid of them. This is the backdrop stand that I made myself. I've got a video of that. I'm going to leave it linked in the description box down below or up in one of the info cards. I bought these faux plants from Kmart. I also shared those in my latest Kmart haul. I got fake plants because there isn't really very much light that comes into this room. And coming around this side is where I film. Just the basic setup really. Table, stool, all the important things, chargers, and my makeup table. My setup. Sorry if it's a little bit bright for you guys. The light fluctuates, it comes in and out, so I just have it shut when I'm filming and then just have more of a constant light from my ring light and the two soft boxes up here. I just want to say how so incredibly blessed and lucky I feel to even have this space. When I first started on YouTube, I didn't have a filming space. I was literally in one tiny little corner in my bedroom. Every time I look at this room and I'm like, wow, I actually have a filming room. So anyway, that's enough about my filming space. Let's move on to the rest of the house. And this is what you see as soon as you come in the door. Lounge room, dining, and the kitchen's over there. So let's start with the lounge room. This is how I have it set up at the moment. I love how the sun comes in through the window, and I just do get a lot of natural light in here as well, depending on the time of the day. I'm not completely 100% happy with how it is right now, but you know what? It's pretty and it'll do for the moment. For all of these walls, I want to paint everything white. I need to take all that ugly wallpaper off the wall. I want to paint everything white throughout the whole house. Rip up this ugly ass carpet and put down some dark vinyl plank flooring, very much similar to what Raw Beauty Chrissy has in her house. I just love that whole vibe and look that she's got going on in there. I love my little living room. It's just such a sweet little space, and I love having friends over where I can entertain. All of these little bits and pieces of decor I bought from either the op shop or from Kmart. This couch I bought from Focus on Furniture. This coffee table my friend found for me from one of the Sunday markets. She sent me a photo and she was like, hey, do you like it? I think it'd go really, really well with your dining set, which you guys will see in a minute. Now moving around to the right here, I was gonna say this is where all the magic happens, but honestly, there ain't nothing magical about editing YouTube videos. Probably editing videos is one of those things that I really don't enjoy. Editing videos can be enjoyable depending on what type of video it's about, but editing videos most times is the bane of my existence. But anyway, it's one of those things, just it is what it is, it's gotta happen. This is definitely not where magic happens. It's where a lot of dry eyes, sleepless nights, aching neck and back, cramping legs happens. I want to replace this desk eventually to something a little bit more cute, but you know what? I'm trying to put off buying furniture and nicer things until after I've painted my walls and ripped up the carpet and put down nicer flooring. Because once I've updated the house, maybe if I buy things beforehand, things don't work well together and it's just another whole saga of trying to resell and purchase new things. So I'm just trying to be patient and wait until I've updated everything before I buy a lot of nicer, newer furniture. So that's that about that. That's my little office space. I do want to update it, maybe make the wall a little bit nicer, maybe put some floating shelves there and maybe put some plants on them, but like I said before, it's all work in progress. I would set up probably the office space in my studio as well, but I like to be out here and it gets really, really cold in there, which means in the summer it'll get really, really hot in there. And here I'm right under the aircon. It's just more comfortable for me to be out here, and yeah, so that's my little office area. Now swinging right around to this area here. Now this is my dining room. I love my dining room. It's one of those places where I look at and I'm like, aw, I've got my own home. So this dining table I purchased off Facebook Marketplace. I was looking for a dining table for ages because I didn't have a dining table. I was using that table as my dining table. Whenever I had friends over, I had to move my computer and all that. It was a whole thing. So I decided I wanted a dining table where I could have people over, sit around, we could have a nice dinner, and I wanted a dining table that was like suited my vibe. I didn't want to buy a table just for the sake of buying a table. I was getting a little bit discouraged about finding a table that I loved. So I went into all the shops. I went to Focus on Furniture. I went everywhere to try and look for a table, and everything that I liked was over $1,000, and I was like, nah, ain't nobody got that kind of money to spend on just a dining table. So I just kept on looking and I was patient and kept my eyes peeled on Facebook Marketplace, and I finally found this dining table for $300, and so I was really lucky to snag it. It's so pretty. I really love this dining table. All the decor here I bought from either Kmart or the op shop. It's just nice to have a little bit of something in there, you know? Now, swinging right around to that side of the room, we have my little kitchen. Now, I love my kitchen. In fact, I just love my whole house. I'm just so blessed. I pinch myself every day. I'm like, wow, I bought my first home. I cannot believe it. And I've been working so hard for this and dreaming about it for the last 10 years. And the fact that I finally have my own home. It just blows my mind every time I think about it. I bought this place. This is mine. I mean, obviously the bank still owns about 99% of it, but I mean, you know what I mean. One of the first things I thought when I first inspected this home was like, wow, it's such a massive kitchen for a 2.5 bedroom unit. I'm so lucky to find this place, and it's in an area that where this kind of place will sell just like in the blink of an eye. Like this unit hadn't even hit the market yet, and an agent that knew I was looking for a place, I've been serving her coffee for years, so I've known her for a long time. She knew that I was looking for a house, and she called me up one day and she's like, I've got the perfect place for you, but you need to be quick because it will be sold by the end of the week. This house hadn't even hit the market. She just got wind of it that it was for sale. She called me up. I was the first person she called. I was the first person that she opened up the home to inspect. I organized an inspection of the place, inspected it, and made an offer, and it was all accepted, all in this space of 1 day. 1 day, guys. And it took about 2 weeks before I signed the contract on the home, and it just happened so quickly and so smoothly. Like, I already had all the groundwork laid with the broker and the bank and all that. Everything was organized, and I had the bank behind me saying, yes, we will lend you an amount of money. And the amount of money that I paid for this house was just perfect for what the bank was prepared to lend me on my wage. So anyway, that's just a little bit of a backstory. I don't think I've even talked about it here on my channel before. I was just so lucky to find this unit in this area. This is a really, really good area in town. I was trying to be realistic, but what I couldn't afford, I thought I was gonna have to buy a little bit further out in the more affordable areas in town, which are a little bit lesser of a neighborhood than I would like to live in, especially as a single woman. But this is a really good area. It's much in demand. Things sell so quickly around here, and I got this one. I cannot say enough at how blessed and how thankful I am to have been able to find this home. So anyway, I'll show you my kitchen. So this is my kitchen. Not much more to say about it. I got a gas stove, which was incredibly important to me. Being a qualified chef, I hate cooking on electric stoves because it's so difficult to control the temperature on electric stoves. So I've got my dream, which is a gas stove, and I'm really happy about that. There is so much storage in this kitchen, I cannot even believe it. Like, I haven't even filled up all of these cupboards. The pantry is pretty full because I like to have a fully stocked pantry. But anyway, that's besides the point. It's a decent sized kitchen, and as you can see, my little plant family is growing. I've got a few little babies here that I'm so excited to show you guys. I'm trying not to go too crazy with buying all the house plants because obviously I still need to update the house, as I've said a billion times before already in this video. I'll show you guys really quickly my little plant family. This is my little rubber tree plant. It's facing that way because I've just rotated her last night. She's facing away from the sun, but eventually in maybe a few days she'll start to open up her leaves this way because this is where this morning sun comes in. I've got a little Congo philodendron, which has a lot of new little babies coming out, so really love this one. I've got my little peace lily here, which is a little bit of a drama queen. She's happy, then she's sad, then I don't know what the fuck she wants, but she's still alive, so pretty happy about that. This one here is a little parlor palm, I think it's called. These succulents I got from someone's backyard. They were kind enough to give me some cuttings. I have my little Ficus datura Kikay. I don't even know if that's how you pronounce it, but it's a beautiful little rubber plant with some little pink hues on the leaves, so really love this one. In fact, I love all of them. These are my little succulents. As you can see, there are little babies that are constantly sprouting. Like, this one grows so quickly. I think it really is loving this spot right here because the sun comes in through there. My heater is over there, so it's got the warmth, it's got the sun, it's got the water, and it's everything that it needs. And then around this side, I have my cyclamen. I love this cyclamen. It's just so evergreen and really pretty. And then I've got a little pot of herbs here that another friend gave me. Now, I know this looks weird, but I just salvaged these string of bananas, I think it's called, from my mom's garden, and her garden is so incredibly neglected. And being succulents, I know that putting them in water will revive them and give them a little bit more of that plumpness back before I stick them in a pot with some soil. I think this is called string of buttons. I don't know if that's exactly what it's called, but I got these cuttings from a friend and I just stuck them in a pot, and it's so cute. I mean, look at this. It's so freaking cute. Okay, I know this is my house tour and here we are talking about my plants, but I'm so excited about them. Up here on the window is a collection of the plants that I'm trying to propagate. I've got the butt of a celery here and I'm thinking maybe it'll grow and maybe I can get another celery out of it. Anyway, these succulents I am trying to propagate, get some little roots going, and then I'll chuck them out in the garden, which you guys will see in a little bit. My heartleaf philodendron, I'm still trying to propagate them. It's kind of slowed down, but now that the weather is getting warmer, I think they'll start to grow some little roots in a bit. I got my snake's tongue here, more succulents. This little plant here that's actually doing really well and it's pretty happy, so I'm happy. And here is the one little peace lily that started it all. It's starting to grow a little bit bigger. It's happy here in the window. So yeah, anyway, I was showing you guys my kitchen, wasn't I? So this is my kitchen. Okay, moving right along. This brings us into the second half of the house through this door here. Whenever I have people come over to visit and this is the first time they're seeing my place, they look around and say, oh, this is cute, and then they ask where the bathroom is, and I say, go through that door, and they're like, isn't that your bedroom? I'm like, no, the unit keeps on going. So it looks like it's just a really small space, but then the house keeps on going and I will show it to you guys. As soon as you enter this door, it's like a little hallway, and let's go see what this hallway is all about. All right, so down here we have the first door to the right, and this is the spare room. I haven't got anything in here yet because this is the room that I want to practice painting and home renovation skills whenever I get time, whenever that may be. I probably have more money than time these days. Actually, no, I don't have either. But anyway, this is the spare room. Not much more to see here. So let's keep going. Now out this door to the next door is my bedroom. You guys are at the entrance to my bedroom. I was gonna say, again, this is where the magic happens, but there ain't no magic happening here. The only magic happening here is sleep, which is actually quite magical. I'm short on money, time, and sleep. So whenever I do manage to make it to bed after editing videos of an evening, this is where I sleep. What more do I say? I don't know. This is my bedroom. What I really love about this bedroom is that the morning sunlight comes in through that window, and it's such a beautiful way to wake up in the morning. So yeah, come into my room and I'll show you guys around, although there isn't really very much to see. So this is my makeup table. I have my little La Roche-Posay things there. I just have them all set up there, so it kind of reminds me to use them. The lid's off that one because I'm close to the end of it and I'm trying to scrape it out and use the last little bit. My project pan stuff there and all the basic things that I use in the morning are just in that container. Anyway, let's move on, shall we? My simple bed setup where I have my work clothes and pajamas sitting prepared for the next day, and my little heartleaf philodendron. My friends gave me this one and she's doing really well. This is the one I got the cuttings from that I'm trying to propagate. Probably should feed her as well a little bit of sea salt, give her a little bit some. Now that it's getting warmer, she should start to grow a little bit more. Yeah, this is my bedroom. So yeah, I'm really excited to see how I can decorate this room and make it look really pretty. Obviously, I want to paint the walls, get this really ugly ceiling fan off there, and maybe put in some nice light fixtures. But my room is pretty simple at the moment. Again, trying to not go too crazy. And then, you know, all the rest of the place, there isn't very much more to see besides the normal everyday things that every home needs to have. Like my bathroom, it's very old and outdated, as you can see. But again, work in progress. It's a very small bathroom, but you know what? I'm a small person. I fit in it, so what more do I need? Anyway, but you know, one thing I'm really happy about is that the tiles aren't hideous. I mean, they're old, they're outdated, and they're ugly, but at least they're not hideous, like bright pink, orange, green type of tiles. Like, these are sort of like a muted, nice muted tile, which I can deal with. They don't hurt my brain and my eyes and just like offend me every time I see them, so that's good. Like, at least I can deal with those. And one thing I'm really happy about is that it's got a bathtub. In my last unit where my my ex-husband and I lived, we didn't have a bathtub, and there were some days where I just wanted to relax in the tub. I mean, granted, since I moved here in May and it's now September, I've really only taken a bath in here once, but just the fact that it's there and I can use it if I need to, it just makes me really, really happy. So that was another one of the things that I wanted, is to have, besides having a gas stove in my kitchen, is to have a bathtub. Now I've got a bathtub, which I'm pretty happy about. Now back out here is just a toilet. Toilet's a toilet, everybody needs it and uses one. And moving on, here is my laundry room. Now one of the things that I was so impressed about with this unit is that this is a massive laundry room for a 2-bedroom unit. Well, technically 3, because I've got the study as well. But it's huge. I mean, look here. It's massive in this laundry room, and I'm just like, wow. So I want to eventually put a workbench space here and have it sitting up over the washing machine, so just to utilize all the space. I also want to have a door knocked into this wall that'll give me access to the garage, but that's all going to happen in time. And this laundry room also has massive amounts of storage, like floor to ceiling storage space. Before, in the last flat that I was living in, we had the bathroom, the toilet, and the laundry all combined into the one tiny little room, which was about the same size as this one. And so now to have all 3 commodities in 3 separate rooms of the house is such a huge thing, and I just feel so lucky to be able to have them. There's not much more to see here. So that's the tour of this half of the house. Now coming back out here, we are now going to go out to the backyard. For such a small unit, it's got a really decent sized backyard. So let's have a quick look. I've got a tiny little garden here. It was all overgrown with weeds and shit, but I pulled it all out and I planted some little plants. If you watch my Instagram stories, you'll know that I salvaged some plants from my mom's really sad, overgrown backyard. There was lots of nice plants hiding behind all the weeds, so I got these little bulb plants and put them in here. Now the pavement is all dirty because I was repotting some plants just here, and I need a broom. There's a little area there that I think the last tenants started building. I think maybe they intended it to be like a little barbecue area. It's just nice to have a backyard that my entertaining can extend from the house out into the backyard as well. Now that's the rest of the yard there. Here again, nothing special to see, but I just feel like it's special because it's mine. I feel like I could see myself starting a family in this home because it's not so tiny that I would outgrow this space as soon as another person joins my life. Love it. Obviously there's nothing here, but throughout time I might be able to, you know, upgrade a little bit. And yeah, that's my backyard. A little bit further down this way, it's just the other corner of the house. That's where the garage entrance door is, around that way. But yeah, there's nothing too special to see there. So yeah, that's it for this video, you guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I know it took me a while to get around to filming this video, but you know, life gets busy. You work a full-time job, you work a part-time job on YouTube, and then just trying to manage my own mental health and live my everyday life, you know, time gets away. I just also wanted to say, if you guys have a dream of maybe purchasing your first home, but you feel like you could never do it because maybe you're on a low income, maybe you have a lot of debt, it is possible to do these things. I did it myself, and I'm on a low income. Also, I'm single now, but I did it by myself. It can be done. If you guys have not yet seen my one viral video here on my YouTube channel, it's not even on niche, it's all about how to save money on a low income. My one viral video, it's nearly at 77,000 views here on my channel. It just goes to show that people are seeking encouragement to be able to save money for maybe whatever dreams they have. For me, it was to buy my own home. Finally, I did it. I was able to do it. I do also want to film another video, how to buy a house as a single person on a low income, because that's what I did as well. And I want to encourage those of you who maybe are seeking and dreaming to do that sort of thing and working hard towards it, to maybe encourage you that you can do it as well. I thank God every single day for my home. I never thought I would have my own home, and yet here I am. Before I was separated from my husband, I was wanting a home. And I had that fear in myself saying, you want this thing so badly, what if when you finally get it, you're not gonna have that feeling fulfilled? Well, when I bought this home and when I moved in, I finally had that longing of wanting a home, a place that I can be myself and call my home I can feel settled down and feel at peace in. That feeling was fulfilled when I moved in here, and it just goes to show, it confirms to me that I know exactly what I want, and what I'm working towards is not just a whim, or this YouTube thing isn't just a hobby. It's not a cute hobby, you know, it's what I want to do, and I want to make this YouTube thing work. And I feel like buying a home and having the space and having the mental space to be able to have my creative freedom, just to be able to film this house tour without anyone interfering and be like, hey, that's stupid, you shouldn't show those personal parts of your life. It's what I want to do, and it just, I don't know. I'm rambling on now. It doesn't make any sense. If you made it this far into the video, so then comment some house emojis down in the comment section down below, and I'll know that you guys watched to the end of this video. If you did, I really truly appreciate it. It really means the world to me that you guys are engaged and interested to see my content. It blows my mind every single day that I'm nearly at 2,000 subscribers. There are 2,000 people who want to see more of my content. I want to say thank you for your encouragement, for you guys always cheering me on and rooting for me. I'm just so blessed to have you as part of my Kikay family. Anyway, that's it for this video. If you guys enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't. All my other videos I create are about product reviews, makeup tutorials, makeup hauls. Every now and then I do a little bit of a life vlog, depending on what exciting and new thing is going on in my life at the moment. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really truly appreciate that you've chosen to spend your time here with me today. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye! Oh, and I forgot to show you guys, around this side is the mirror where I take all my narcissistic mirror selfies. So, yeah. No, actually don't look at that. Ew. Because I can't speak like a normal human being half the time. But white balance. Hello, white balance. No. While, is that focused? No, it's not.